Aury.
All right. Woo! Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026 and welcome back to Aury Eats Bugs. I took a little breather. Not that anybody probably noticed, but I took a little breather in December. Just from everything. I had a crazy year of just being super busy all the time. And it's good to take a little break and just have some fun. You know what I mean? I still worked more than I wanted to. I had some amazing auditions. So hoping to have a great 2026. I think we all deserve it. 2025 was an interesting year, wasn't it? Wasn't it? And depending on which reality you're living in, it could have been the worst year of your life, or the best year of your life, depending. Who knows? It's all up here. Remember, we create our own realities. Of course, there's some shits that are happening still, wars and all this stuff. But I think 2026 is going to be a great year. If any of you follow astrology, yeah, we're going to go back there again. I love it. If any of you follow astrology, 2025 was a 9-year, which means an ending. 2026 breaks down to either a 10, which means a finishing year, or 1, which means a brand new start. In Chinese astrology, 2025 is the year of the snake. 2026 is the year of the fire horse. How fucking cool does that sound? Let's go. Fire horse. We shed and we go. Beautiful. Now, on the topic of today, because it is the new year, also JoJo. This is JoJo, by the way. Joanne, plant. 2 violets are back there. We got Sheila, Shania, Penelope. Plant life. Well, I was really hoping to stay on target right away this time, but here we are again. Aury Eats Bugs, everybody. You love it. You love it. JoJo loves that. I love it. Anyway, it is the new year, so we all like to do resolutions. It's sort of the reset and everything like that. Everybody, strives to try to be a better person. And sometimes the things that we try to do don't always work out. And then we consider that a failure. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. This failure, the perception of it, what it means, and if it's actually true. Like, what does it mean? What does it mean to actually fail at something? I think that for me, failing means you don't even try to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's like you want to do something, but you don't do it. That is more of a failure to me than going out and doing something and not doing it how, 1, you think you should do it, 2, not doing it right, or 3, not completing it right then and there. But that's not failure. Failure is not even doing it at all. Not even doing the thing that you want to do. Having a calling for something and not doing it. That's a failure. Do you know what I mean? Or in school when you flunk, which I did once or twice. But I was never good at school because school sucks, but it's necessary. Hi. But failure is a choice, I think. Failure is a choice where you have the choice to do something that scares the shit out of you. You have the choice to do something that scares the shit out of you. Be awful at it, fail, fail, quote unquote, get back up, try again, try something that you've never done before, not be good at it, stop doing it because you're like, fuck this, instead of being like, I don't want to try any harder for this. That's failing. Like, whatever. Unless you don't really, if you try something and then it ends up not being for you, that's not a failure. That's not a failure. That is you just trying and being like, this isn't aligning with me, but that's not a failure. You tried it and it wasn't for you. Do you know what I mean? Like food. I'm gonna try not to use that word anymore. I'm not a big fan of pickles or like Parmesan. But I'll dabble with it now. I'll try it and like it's good. I like OD'd on Parm back in the day, and I just couldn't eat it anymore. Just like it tastes like just feet, you know? And I love feet, but I don't like stinky feet. Feel me? But I tried it, and I continue to try it because I'm like, this it should be good, right? Olives actually. Olives I've tried so many times, and I'll check this up to a failure of not liking olives for myself because they're gross. But you still try. You got to try. And if you don't try, that is more of a failure than thinking that you're going to fail at something, you know? I've always not enjoyed public speaking, which is funny because I'm an actor, but public speaking and acting are two different things. I'm like hiding behind a character, whereas me just saying words, brutal. I actually was the MC at my brother's wedding, and that was a failure. But that is because I was a bad boy the night before and the day, and I wasn't prepared. Now, I had everything up here, much like I do right now. But when you got a couple bevies in you and a couple other little things, and you think that you can do it, and then you're all of a sudden standing in front of like 200 plus people, doesn't really work out that well. Now that, I would consider that a failure, but I still did it. But those were outside sources, and I was in a real weird place back then mentally. And I would give every single thing that I have to go back and redo that. And for whatever reason, I'm gonna find a way to do that one day. I'm not sure how, but I will. Well, we're just on a train for failure now. Of failure. But I think failure is a mindset, and I don't believe that it truly exists if you continue to try to just do something. Do you know what I mean? Just continue, just keep at it, get up. You know, in my acting career, I've done some really atrocious auditions. I've showed up like haggard and hungover before, and it was a detriment to my acting career, and I know that, but I'm like, fuck this, man. I'm like, I'm gonna continue to do this, right? And there's been a bunch of times when I give up. As soon as you give up, that is failing. And I don't mean giving up as a point of like giving up after you've tried so hard that you just can't do it anymore. I don't think that's failing. I think that's just you've given it your all, and that's all that you can do. And there's nothing wrong with that. So in the new year, keep trying. If you fall off, if you want to go to the gym, that is your thing, or you want to eat healthy, if you fall off after day 4, I know it's pretty heavily into January right now. I'm pretty sure, well, not heavily, but we're into it. But if you fall off 3 days into whatever you're doing, who cares? Start over. Day 1, keep going. Even if you make it, say you make it to day 3, and then you push to day 5 next time, and then maybe you don't go. Start over. Then you'll never fail. If you give it your all, if you try your best, if you just give it. We have one life here. We have one life, right? Wow. We can just, reincarnation and all that shit and karmic. But anyway, right now, the life that we are living is right now, right here, okay? All we have to do is just try our best. And then if you try your best, there is no such thing as failing, ever, right? I've failed a million times, a million. I've been a smoker for so long. I don't smoke anymore. I still smoke nicotine. We'll check back in. I'm gonna have y'all be accountable for me for nicotine because I've been vaping and it's bad. And I nicked out a couple times and it's just bad. It's bad for me. I don't like it. Now I'm at this point, and at most times when I quit things, I have had to be so disgusted with myself that I'm like, this has to stop. Orgy Borgy. Let's cut this out. It's no good for anybody, including yourself, especially yourself. But like, yeah, quitting smoking, drinking. I still have the occasional drink, but I quit for a year just to rewire my brain because I enjoy the occasional drink because it's delicious for me. Smoking, doing illicit drugs. It took me a while, man. And I would go sometimes for a year, without touching anything. And then I would, and then I'd get back into it. And I'm like, fuck. It's an attempt at success. Attempts at success are not failures. Attempts at success are not failures, even if you don't get it right. Right? So let's go. It's 2026, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Happy New Year. And goodbye.
That's my opinion!